operations with polynomials. We're going to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. When it comes to these, make sure that you're very careful to look in between your parentheses and decide on what your operation is. I would hate for you, because you see like parentheses here and here, here and here, to think that you're going to multiply when you're actually adding. So now if I got 1x to the fourth plus 2x to the fourth, I got 3x to the fourth. Okay, I'm done with those. This is my only x to the third. Okay, and then I got 8 plus a negative 9, so minus 1. So again, I'm just combining like terms. I'm adding those two polynomials. Subtraction in between there, so again, no multiplying. So 9x to the fourth minus 3x to the fourth gives us 6x to the fourth. Okay, a negative 12x to the third minus a negative 12x to the third is actually no x to the thirds, because this minus along with that subtraction becomes a plus. I've got x squared, and I've got subtracting a negative x, so be careful, make sure you have like a plus x there. And then I got a negative 8 behind it. What I like to do with this negative is actually distribute, and then make it adding or subtracting depending on what I get with this distribution. You don't need to put that x to the third there. I just did that to kind of show you what happened. Here, in between these two parentheses, is multiplication. It is going to be the distributive property twice. There is no FOIL. So x to the third, x minus x. And now I'm going to go through and I'm going to distribute the 1. Now I'm going to do this trick. 1 times x to the second is x to the second. So I'm going to put the x to the second below the other one. 1 times x is plus x. And over here I got 1 times negative 1, so minus 1. I'm going to add my columns up like I would subtraction, addition problem with old school kindergarten or first grade or whatever. But I got x to the second plus 2x. Those go away. And I'm left with minus 1. Okay. Multiplying these three, I kind of use the analogy of, let's see, 2 times 3 times 4 is, well, 24. Because I'm going to take 2 times 3 to get 6. Then multiply it together by the last one of 4 and get 24. So I'm going to take these two, I'll multiply them together, or I guess you could multiply those two, or the first and the last. It doesn't matter at all. So maybe I'll do that. I'll leave the first one as is, and I'll go through and I'll multiply. I get x squared plus 3x negative x minus 3. Combine some like terms, get x squared plus 2x minus 3. I suggest that you combine the like terms first. It makes it a little bit easier this next round of multiplication. X to the third, 2x squared minus 3x minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 6. Again, I'll add those columns. I got x to the third minus 7x plus 6. And there is multiplying 3 different polynomials instead of just 2. Okay. Again, here I'm gonna bring this one up because I'll get what, 9x to the second minus 6x plus 6x minus 4. Notice how these two cancel out, and I'm left with 9x squared minus 4, because all they differ is by a sign. So when it comes to up here, if I ever had any of these three only differ by a sign, I'd pick those to multiply just to make things cancel out for me. Yeah, we're squaring something, so that means take 5a plus 2 times itself. So 25a squared plus 10a plus another 10a plus 4. And add the two middle ones to get that. So when it comes to the third power, that means to take 2m minus 3 times 2m minus 3 times 2m minus 3 it does not mean to take 2m to the third minus 3 to the third. Okay, so I'll take two of them. I'll pick these second two. 4m squared minus 6m. There's a minus 6m, so that's going to be minus 12m. And then a plus 9. Okay. Minus 24m squared. Go through to the negative 3, negative 12m squared, plus 36m, and minus 27. Again, add them up. I get 8m to the third, minus 36m to the second, okay, plus 54m, minus 27. Which is way different from 8m to the third minus 27. Okay, so that's multiplying and adding, subtracting different polynomials. A lot like what you do with quadratics, just doing it with higher level power.